Joseph the Dreamer. Genesis 37 to 45. In a land of Canaan, in a time long ago, lived a young dreamer named Joseph, with a heart all aglow. With a coat of many colors, a gift from his father's hand, his dreams stirred within him like grains of sand. Joseph had a vision, a glimpse of his fate. He dreamt of his future, of power and great. In his slumber, the heavens unveiled their design, but little did he know his journey would intertwine. His brothers, envious and filled with disdain, grew bitter and resentful, their hearts filled with pain. For Joseph's dreams foretold a future so bright, a reality they couldn't bear, a blinding light. One day, in the fields, as his brothers kept watch, Joseph approached, unaware of their plot to dispatch. They stripped him of his coat, a symbol of favor, and cast him into a pit, an act most severe. Sold into slavery, far from his home, Joseph faced adversity, feeling so alone. But even in the depths of his despair, God's presence remained, his love still there. Bought by Potiphar, an Egyptian of high rank, Joseph served with diligence, his spirit never sank. But temptation tested him, a trial so great, as Potiphar's wife sought to seal his fate. Joseph resisted, with honor and might, for he knew it was wrong, and God's presence was his light. Yet false accusations were hurled at his name, and Joseph found himself imprisoned, bound by shame. In the prison walls, Joseph's spirit soared, interpreting dreams, revealing their heavenly chord. From the cupbearer to the baker, his gift he displayed, his faith in God unwavering, as he patiently stayed. Years rolled by, until Pharaoh had a dream, a puzzle unsolved, a vision it did seem. The cupbearer remembered Joseph, his gift most rare, and summoned him before Pharaoh, seeking answers to share. Joseph stood before Pharaoh, his heart filled with grace, interpreting the dream, unveiling its hidden face. A time of plenty, followed by famine severe, a divine plan unfolding as the future drew near. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh exalted him high, from prisoner to ruler, his dreams now drawing nigh. Joseph governed Egypt with wisdom and skill, and prepared for the famine, fulfilling God's will. Back in Canaan, Joseph's brothers faced hunger's sting. Joseph's brothers faced hunger's sting. They journeyed to Egypt, seeking grain to bring. Little did they know, as they stood in line, that the ruler before them was their brother so divine. Joseph recognized them, though they were unaware, his heart filled with mixed emotions, a burden to bear. He tested their hearts, their character he sought, to see if remorse and change in them had been wrought. He accused them of being spies, to observe their intent, but in truth his love for them was heaven sent. He longed for reconciliation, to heal wounds so deep, to restore the bonds, and no longer weep. Joseph concealed his identity, his voice disguised, as his brothers pleaded, their remorse emphasized. He demanded they bring their youngest brother near, to prove their sincerity, to remove all fear. As the famine persisted, their grain supply ran low, their father, Jacob, reluctant to let Benjamin go. But hunger pressed upon them, their desperation grew, and they returned to Egypt, their journey they would pursue. Joseph revealed himself, his identity made known. A wave of emotions engulfed them, on bended knees they were thrown. Joseph embraced them, forgiveness overflowed, as tears of reconciliation down their faces flowed. In a remarkable turn of events so grand, Joseph orchestrated a reunion, a family reunited by God's hand. He brought his father Jacob to Egypt's land, where they would dwell together, a united clan. The story of Joseph, the dreamer so bold, teaches us lessons as ancient scriptures unfold. It reminds us of God's providence and guiding hand, how trials and tribulations can fulfill his divine plan. For Joseph's dreams weren't just visions of pride, but a path that led to redemption, with love as their guide. His story speaks of forgiveness, second chances anew, and the power of faith to make dreams come true. So let us remember Joseph, the dreamer so true, his journey of trials and triumphs, a message for me and you. May we trust in God's timing, his wisdom and grace, and embrace the dreams within us as we run life's race.